Hi everyone, it's Laurel here, and I just wanted to take a few minutes and wish everyone that has been so gracious in following me a happy Thanksgiving, first and foremost. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about what I've been so busy with. And I recently made the decision to join a new stamp company. It's a home party plan company. And it's called Fun Stamper's Journey. And I was hoping to be able to upload my Ustream video from my unboxing over to YouTube. However, it wasn't working. It didn't record. So I did receive my starter kit on Tuesday of this week, and I just wanted to show you what's included, and I have the flyer that kind of shows everything, but give you my first impressions, show you a few cards that I've made so far, and invite you to check it out. So, for starters, I'm just going to hold this up. So, I apologize if this is not in color, but I only have a black and white printer currently. So the this is everything that you receive when you sign up to be a coach. That's what they're calling their demonstrators, coaches. And I think it's a real value. For $149.99, which is available to the first 500 signups only, you receive everything you see in that picture. And right down here, that is what they're calling the Journey Grand Machine, and it is a Spellbinders Grand Caliber. It has an 8 1/4 inch platform, or 8 1/2 inch platform, and it's very useful for your flat metal dies. You do get 2 cases. One is a rolling case. One is a shoulder bag case. You get a 25-pack of their whipped cream, which is the name of their white cardstock. You get a 25-pack of their black licorice, which is their black cardstock. And then you get a variety pack, also 25 sheets of various colors. Of course, you get all the plates for the machine. With their Miracle Tape, which is very similar to score tape. 4 colors of ink. Their Journey Glaze, their Stamp Cleaner, the glaze is very similar to Glossy Accents. Twine in natural, and you get 3 stamp sets, 1 die set, and 1 ATS, which they call, it's an artist trading card size stamp. And the Journey Dust, which is the glitter. So I do have all of this in, and of course you also get your paperwork and those types of things. With shipping and tax, to ship it from Arizona to New Jersey, it ran me about $175. So this price is good for the first 500, and my coach number is 336. And I know, just from in our little circle, we're up to coach 347. So the window is narrowing, and I just kind of wanted to let you know about it, because I have to say I've been stamping a long time, and I'm pretty impressed with the product. They have a new kind of ink. It is called Fusion ink, and I can show you what they look like and the 4 colors that you do receive in your kit. So we'll just let the camera do its tricks. sorry about that. I really can't stand that it does that. So this is the ink colors that you do receive. Black licorice, pineapple smoothie, blue lagoon, and sweet berry. I do have some examples of cards that I've made in all 4 colors. And what's so different about this ink is a fusion, if you will, of dye and pigment ink. So it has the quick dry properties of a dye-based ink, but the vibrancy of a pigment ink. And I have to say that it's living up to the hype. It dries, probably just needs a few seconds more than my Distress inks, and the colors are rather vibrant. And I'll just scoop these out of the way. And then here is the blue lagoon. And here is the sweet berry. And I'll hold them up to the camera. But I did want to show you what the pads are like. So it does have a lid that does not, comes apart. It's a pretty thick felt pad. They do sell the re-inkers. It's manufactured in the U.S. and it's acid-free, archival, non-fading. Also, it has the ability to stamp on all paper surfaces, and if you heat set it, it will stamp on glass, fabric, wood, plastic, metal, and clay. It's a raised felt pad, and it is waterproof. So, I really like the ink. It's a little bit different for me. So I'll just show you my examples. So I'll hold it up to the camera so you can see. That's the sweet berry, the pink. It is pretty vibrant. This is the blue lagoon. This is the black licorice. And this is the pineapple smoothie. And just like the other companies that you're probably very familiar with, they have coordinating cardstock and so forth. What attracted me to this company was, one, they're partnered with Spellbinders. So Spellbinders is manufacturing all of their dyes. And I don't think it's been publicized, but the stamps are made by Stampers Anonymous. And they're a couple of my very favorite companies. So you also get your customer order forms. We'll just go through this real quick. And a pack of your Hostess reward forms. The cardstock, this is the whipped cream. It is 80-pound cardstock. The white and the black are smooth so far. And then I did notice in some of the colors there is some that is smooth and there is some that is textured, which doesn't bother me. The texture on it is very similar to Basil cardstock. And what I'm going to try and do is see if I can show you the difference between the two. Okay. Now, I don't know if it'll show up on the camera. This is entirely smooth. This has a slight grain to it. There it is. So that's the difference. And I think I don't know if they're going to be carrying two different lines, smooth and textured, or not, or if that's just the way it's coming. Lots of very pretty colors. So then what also comes to you is, I'll show you the Miracle Tape real quick. This is the white liner tape, and it behaves just like score tape or scrappy tape. It's a 25 yard, and as you can see, it's pretty big, and I just want you to know that you can tear it, which was kind of the defining thing for me with going to score tape over red liner tape. Pretty nice size, and that's the 1/4 inch, and it only comes in the 1/4 inch right now. The other things that came with it, we'll just go through like the miscellaneous product really quickly. This is the cleaner. True Color Fusion cleaner. You only need to use a tiny little bit. This is the glaze. Excuse me. It's $6.95, and it comes in this is a 2-ounce bottle. I don't know if you can see, but it has that very narrow point on it, and the hole is already cut for you. This is their twine. That's the natural twine. It also comes in black. This is what they're calling their Journey Sparkle Dust. It's very similar to Dazzling Diamonds. It's a clear glitter. So take a minute and put that away. And you haven't even seen the stamps yet. Okay, so these are the stamps and the dies that come with the starter kit. Part of their bonuses for their Hostess program is that you get to choose what they call ATS stamps, Artist Trading Stamps, and the one that they send is the Damask. That is the one that I use to make these cards. And it's a pretty good size, and I love the packaging. There's a lot of thought put into the packaging. So there's a little pocket, about the size of my palm. And currently they're on cling foam, so that's great. They are not indexed as yet. I understand that is in future plans. I enjoyed using that one. Then there is, they send the birthday sketch. Let me turn this around. This one has 4 stamps in it. Again, with the nice packaging. And you get the happy birthday, the cupcake, the hat, and the balloons. Very nicely etched, I will say. And, of course, I love the red rubber. And, you know, I love Stampers Anonymous, so. Then there's the Greet and Shout. You get 10 sentiment stamps. Well, 9 and then this oval. To celebrate, woohoo, enjoy, best wishes, thank you, hugs and kisses, happy birthday, smile, and oh my. And then they fit inside that oval. And that is the thank you sentiment that I use to make my cards. And they come to you just this way. I did not cut them out. And you can see that they're trimmed very nicely, and they're on that nice cling cushion. and indexing is to come. So, and then the last stamp set that they send you with the starter kit is called Banner Party, and you do get 13 stamps in this. And I'll show you what they're all. So you get 3 different banners, 2 textures, 1 stripes, 1 dots, and then all these little icons. Starburst, star, butterfly, crown, heart. This is kind of like, what's that one? Oh, it's like a flourish, and then a starburst, if I didn't mention that. And, oh, this is a mustache, and then some like very small flowers. So I'll hold this up so you can actually see those little icons. And you get the 3 banners. And here is a card that I created utilizing just a quick card, utilizing the Greet and Shout and the Banner Party text. You know, that's the stripe on the pennants there, and then the background is the kind of starburst, and just layered it up. And then lastly, you do get a die set, and it has 4 dies in it. And they are the flat type of dies. One for the kind of flags, pennants, and then this one puts the dots in it, and then this one is just around the banner itself, kind of like bunting. So if that, all of that weren't enough, don't forget that they sent you the machine as well. And it's a little bit large for me to put up on my desk, but I am going to try for you. So I wanted to show you the size of this. So you get all the plates. This is the embossing plate, and it's 8.5 by 12 inches. They send you a silicone mat, also 8.5 by 12. The cutting plate, this is your A plate, and then that's your D plate. They're all 8.5 by 12 inches in size, which to me is just incredible. And I'm going to take the machine out and try and show you. So that is what they're calling the Journey Grand machine. It's a hand cranked machine, so no electrics. This pops out in the front to give you a little bit of a platform. Just push your materials through, utilizing the sandwich that's on the dies or embossing folders, and you're all set. For the size of it, it's not all that heavy. And it does have the suction that will, you know, attach it to your table for stability. I gotta believe that this machine, you know, when it was first conceived, had to cost $150 alone. So you can look at it a couple different ways. That's the logos. And then the last thing that I can probably show you is this is the tote, the shoulder bag. So that's the icon on the top. It does have some really nice pockets, and it does expand. So I'm going to try and get that under my camera. So it expands so that your paperwork will fit right in it. And then it has a very deep pocket in the back. And it's made of a vinyl type material that feels very fabric-like, and it has the ability to kind of clean up, I think, fairly easily from just the feel of it. And the rolling tote matches it, and they are blue and they are lime green lime. Has a telescopic handle on it, and some heavy-duty zippers and all that great stuff. I wish I could get the camera to show you, because it's a very, very nice tote, and it makes putting away that machine very, very easy. So this is what I've played around with and made so far, utilizing a few of the stamps. And as I previously mentioned, the offer is good until they hit 500. So I'll have my link just below this video in case you'd like to sign up. And I will tell you that we have a great group of girls started already, calling ourselves Team Awesome, the Awesome Blossom Crew, and that came from the name of the company is Journey Blooms. So the interest has been very high. I think largely because of the value, and it is a ground floor opportunity. If you're interested in this type of stuff at all, they have kind of the same type of philosophy as, you can do workshops, you can do virtual parties, you can do whatever. But I'll let you know what changed my mind, because I was seriously considering going back to Stampin' Up. Was, several years ago, Stampin' Up really kind of clamped down on the online presence and those types of things. I still think they have a wonderful product. But the difference between Stampin' Up and this is Stampin' Up has a quarterly minimum of $300. Fun Stamper's Journey, your quarterly minimum in sales is $150. So for my way of thinking, I'm always going to stamp, and if there's a way for me to obtain, my reusables like my tape and my ink and my dyes and different things, for $50 a month, basically, to stay active, I would welcome that. I always felt that the quarterly minimum was a little out of reach for me with Stampin' Up, because I was a hobby demonstrator with them. With this, there's really no distinction, and I think it's a way that you can kind of get like a wholesale price on replenishables. And everything is really nice quality, and that's what I was a little bit afraid of, that it was going to sound like it was too good to be true. But I have to tell you, it really lives up to the hype. And everyone that has joined, either with me or that I know that has joined, has said the same thing. The quality is really, really great, and they're very happy with what they have purchased. So if you're looking to start something new and you would like to join my team, I would love to have you, and check us out. You can watch my Instagram for my pictures of what I create. We have a Ustream channel, and go to the website. I'll put my shopping and coach's link below this video. Hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving, and until next time.